Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. Come on. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog here at Hidden Heights Farm. My wife Rachel and I'm Kevin. If you're new to the channel, I know we got a lot of new subscribers here just recently, thanks to our buddy Dutch over at Keeping It Dutch. So
thank
you Dutch. And we got some chicken legs grilling here on the grill, and we got something to talk about. So what's it been, 48 hours now since we've had our hogs. So we're gonna take a walk down. We got some new little feeder bowls for them. We're gonna load them up, load some feed up, and we're gonna go down here and feed them and talk about that process, and to show you guys how they're doing and how they're adapting to their new home here at Hidden Heights Farm.
See what kind of trouble they've got into.
Yeah, for sure. So let's walk out here, and we'll go check out on the goats as well. And before we end this video, if I can remember, I'll show you guys the eggs in the incubator. So I candled all the eggs I had in the first incubator, and all the ones that are fertile are still in there. The ones that weren't no good, I threw them out. So they should be hatching this coming weekend, I think. So that's gonna be exciting. We already got 11 baby turkeys in the brooder in the shop. So
we're gonna have little gobblers everywhere.
yeah, so we'll probably be selling some turkeys. Hopefully all these hatch. There's no guarantee that they're gonna hatch. All right, guys, so we got these new bowls. We went ahead and picked up 3. These are rubber, and these things are made to not be torn up. Hogs can't even tear these up. They're bendable, they're not plastic, so the sun don't hurt them. Animals can't tear them up. And they are made by Little Giant, and you can get them on Amazon. I'll try to leave a link down in the description for these, because they're good for goats, dogs, everything. Well, so talking about this feed, this is 16% protein. It's a sow and a pig feed. And the recommendation on this is during gestation, which means while the pigs are pregnant, you want to feed 4 pounds per day. And then whenever they have their babies, they start farrowing, and they have a piglet, you feed them 5 pounds plus 1 pound per piglet. But right now, since they're heavy bred, we're just going to feed them the 4 pounds each. So we have the feeder pig in there with the 2 bred gilts, and we'll just feed him 4 or 5 pounds for now as well. He's going to grow a little bit. We don't want him to get too much fat on him. He does have all that room to exercise and all that. But what I have here is I have this fish scale here. I use this mostly to weigh feed because we don't do much fishing right now. We've been so busy. But I'm going to go ahead and get this zeroed out. Alright. And I'm going to try to see 4 pounds is on this scoop. There's 2. Nope, I didn't do it fast enough, did I? Nope, they're locked. Okay, there we go. So a little too much. Okay, there's 4.07.
That's close enough.
Alright, so almost half of this, not quite half. So I'll go ahead and pour this in here. And I got something else I'm going to add to this we'll talk about when we get down there. So let me go ahead and weigh out the other pig's feed, and we'll go give this to the hogs. Scoop. Alright, let's go feed them.
Yep.
Alright guys, so we're down here at the pig pen, and each pig is going to get 2 eggs. Our girls have been laying very well, so even the dogs, the pigs, everybody's going to benefit from that, because we have an abundance. And we've been giving them to our family, people that needs eggs, and we still have extra eggs. And this just adds a little bit of extra things to their diet that they benefit from. So here we go. See if I can carry this like a waiter. Once I get these in here, I'm not going to do this every day. I'll already have them in here.
Here.
Can you get it?
Let me see if I can get the gate for you. Alright, girls. Uh-oh.
Smell it.
Watch out, girls.
Alright.
They can't see because their ears are in the way. Uh-oh.
I'll just feed them right here.
That one's got some blood on her face.
Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. Come on.
Come on, little guy, get up there.
Here's over here.
Skeeter, no.
They're all just kind of shuffling around.
You may have to move the little ones down for now.
Yeah, here you go, buddy. Hey. Until they get used to it.
Huh.
So guys, here is the deck that I built. You guys might have seen it in Dutch's video that he posted the other day when he came to pick up the hogs. But I kind of built this to have a little station where I can feed them, put their waters, and that way they'll stay clean. And because if you guys know anything about raising hogs, they usually get mud and everything all over all their feeders and the waterers.
And they root around all their feed
Right.
mortars, and it just is a big mess.
So this isn't completely done. I'm still in the process of building it. But right there in front of her head, I'm going to have two waterers that come through the wall, and there's going to be the nipple waterers. That's what they're used to. I'll show you guys over here on this barrel that I got. But as you can see, they get up here on this deck, and they get out of the mud, get out of all the muck, and their bowls stay clean.
Except this one's hogging the platform here.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's fine. But these girls are supposed to have babies sometime in May. And you can kind of tell they've got a little bit of a belly to them, not too much yet. So hopefully they have a good sized litter each and they're healthy. And then this little guy here is going to be our butcher pig.
He's going to be bacon in pork chop.
Yep. So like I said earlier, we're only feeding them 4 pounds of feed a day. And of course they're getting all the grass and everything they want grazing around here. Sticks, root. If you sit here and watch them, they'll actually root around a little bit and they'll actually start pulling roots out of the ground and eating them too. They really like it. It's just,
they're pregnant for 3 months.
Right.
3 weeks.
The gestation period is what Rachel's saying. Go ahead and tell them again.
3, 3, and 3. That's what you have to remember with pigs. The gestation period, how long they're pregnant. 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days.
Right.
So these should be having piglets. He said they were a couple months bred,
Yeah.
he thought.
So it'll be sometime in May, between May and June, hopefully. And then we'll have some little piggies running around, and hopefully we can get a setup to where we can start raising these guys. And we got a lot of friends and a lot of people that's interested in paying us to raise pigs here at our farm to butcher. There's a lot of people I know at work and a lot of friends and family that want this fresh pork that you can put in your freezer,
And also,
but they don't have the place to do it.
And also, the gentleman we bought them from had said that he had several 4-Hers and FFA kids
Yes.
up in Arkansas that are allowed to show these type of pigs.
Yeah, so Rachel, like Rachel said, the guy we got them from, he usually has so many people wanting these piglets because in Arkansas, you can show these hogs in 4-H and FFA, and Oklahoma does not.
Well, Mays County.
Well, yeah.
I don't know exactly.
I don't know.
about
Oklahoma's
Oklahoma.
different. It's county by county.
Right.
The county we live in, Mays County, does not recognize these hogs as a show hog, so we can't show them here. But I know the county in Arkansas where they come from, there's a lot of people that show them over there.
Right.
And there's our sheriff checking things out, making sure everybody's sharing their food.
He don't know what to think about the pig.
I don't know if you guys heard him growling a while ago or not, but that was him. But
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
guys, like I said in Dutch's video, here at Hidden Heights Farm, if you guys have been following us, you know we like to keep our animals happy, healthy, and you know, that's just what we do. You can raise these things in a little bitty pen where they don't have no access to mud or nothing else, grass, trees to rub their backs on. You can do that, but we have the means and the land available. We put in a lot of hard work, Rachel and I did, building all this fence. This is a 1/4 acre of our land with a little pond on it, so that's like a major benefit, the pond.
Right, now, but, I mean, I grew up raising show pigs.
Right.
I mean, as a little bitty kid, about 3 or 4 years old, I showed pigs.
Yeah, so, you're talking to one of the what was it, grand champion one year, right?
Yeah.
What kind of hog did you have?
I had a York.
A York hog.
York gilt hog, and I won grand champion with her one year. That was pretty awesome.
That's a big thing here.
I think I was in 5th or 6th grade, but I come from a long family of
you still got
proud.
You still got the trophy at home?
Yeah. Proud show hog people.
Yep.
I don't know what you call it, but you know, we weren't fortunate enough to have this large of an area for our show pigs, but we made sure that they were. The main thing is keeping them cool when it's hot weather. You have got to make sure they've got fresh water and a place to cool down, because pigs do not have sweat glands. So number one, you have got to make sure they're cooled down.
But she dumped her.
She did. It's fine, she'll still eat it.
Oh, I know.
That ain't gonna stop her. But yeah, the main thing, if you've got pigs, and if you don't have this much land, you can still raise pigs. Just, you know, make sure that they are cool when it is in even 70 or 80 degree weather.
Right.
They can overheat.
Number one thing that they're going to be happy with is the shade. A lot of people raise them in these little pens and they don't even have shade. If you guys follow Dutch, he does things on his channel to where he shows people that it can be done. If you don't have any land, if you just have a little plot of land, you can still be self-sufficient. You can raise animals. He raised a quail in his garage. He raised the 3 pigs he raised last summer. He raised them in a 100 by 100 Premier 1 setting that he had with the electric fence, and they did just fine.
Yeah.
He provided a shade tarp for them right there in the middle, and they wallered out a big hole, kept water in it, and they stayed cool, happy. They grew up and did everything he wanted them to do. They were happy, healthy, and they provided his family with a lot of food. So it is possible. But like Rachel said, number one thing is keeping them cool.
Uh-oh, these rolls are going to get hateful.
No, you might have to spread the bowls out a little more.
Yeah, we're going to have to spread their... They're quit eating the little guy's food.
They'll just shuffle around a little bit.
Now this one has an injury on her face.
Yeah, she might have cut it on that feeder or something.
Let's see. She's got some blood on her nose.
You don't look like anything bad.
I think it's just a...
Could have been from a stick or anything.
Like a... Well, it looks like just a... Where she rubbed the skin off.
Yeah,
She's probably rooting around something and rubbed the skin off of her.
Yeah, they don't look too good.
Rubbed the skin off of her nose.
The doctor. Let's keep an eye on it.
No.
But guys, I never said these... Hold on. I never said these pigs had manners. I was kind of trying to zoom in on them to see if you guys could hear them just sitting there kind of smacking away. I'm going to be quiet for a minute and let you listen to this. How funny is that?
That's awesome.
All right, so like I said earlier, first 48 hours of having these pigs on the farm and they're doing great. Couldn't be going any better. They have not tried to get out. They haven't been fighting. They haven't been doing anything that a normal pig shouldn't do. They haven't been aggressive towards us and the kids. Rachel and the kids come out here all the time, feed them treats, gives them apples. I think they even gave them some Doritos earlier.
They've had scrambled eggs, and
yeah.
I mean, they've had all kinds of good treats. Just, you want to mess with them. If you're going to have them around kids, you want to interact with them often, because...
And what role did we give the kids? They know.
Right. They can come to the gate without us and look in the pen, but without Kevin or I, they cannot come inside the pen. Just because, you know, we...
Yeah, these things weigh about 400 pounds or so. If they were to start attacking somebody, let alone a kid, that wouldn't be good. So
Right.
that's just a rule we put here.
They've only been here for what, 48 hours.
Yeah. So until we get used to them and they get used to us.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So we're gonna let these hogs be. And one little thing I forgot to mention is a lot of people's gonna say, why are you only feeding them 4 pounds of food? Like I said, they're pregnant on the recommendation on the bag of feed and some things I've asked online on some online forums and some Facebook groups and stuff. That's pretty much what everybody does. 4 pounds of feed keeps them lean, healthy. It don't get them too fat. You do not want fat sows when you're going to be raising piglets out of them, because it can cause a lot of problems.
Right.
So let's go check out these turkey eggs real quick, and we'll get off here. We got chicken on the grill we can't forget about. All right, guys, before I go, this is the little setup we had from the previous pigs. This is what they call a water nipple drinker. They just come over here. They know how to use it. They push down, and by gravity, it opens up a little orifice in there, and gives them water. And this is an old pickle barrel that we've had for years. We've had this thing for like 15 years. And just fill it with fresh water, and they got water to go. But I'm in the process of putting together the water that I'm going to build for this deck right there. All right, guys, so we're back in the shop real quick. Got 16 eggs, and I think about 8 of them are supposed to hatch this weekend. And over here, I don't even know how many. I have like 30 some more turkey eggs. I haven't even been collecting them. Now I'll probably just let the turkeys start sitting on them if they want to. So stay tuned for some future videos, because these are supposed to hatch in what, 2 or 3 days, I think. And then these other half will hatch next week. But let me show you these little turkeys. Look at this. Look how fast these little guys are growing. Hopefully girls.
We don't need any more Toms.
No. Well, they can be for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we still got the chicken on the grill. We're going to get off of here. We just wanted to show you guys an update of our new GOS pigs. Can you say it?
Gloucestershire.
I've had so many subscribers leave comments on our last video about the hogs saying you're pronouncing it wrong. A lot of people from England actually live in the town where these come from, and I cannot say. I can say it like 10 times and it sounds different every time.
I've Googled it.
What I'm thinking is Gloucestershire. I think in the first video I said Gloucestershire, and someone called me out on that, or several people did. So I think it's...
We're just going to say Old Spots.
Gloucestershire, Old Spots maybe. I don't know.
I'm just going to say Old Spots.
Yeah, but anyways, guys.
It's terrible. I cannot pronounce
Old
it.
Spots or GOS or Goss. How about that?
GOS. Too bad it's
Sounds
not
good.
GOT.
Yeah.
You know, Game of Thrones, we can name all the pigs off the characters of Game of Thrones.
All right, guys. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have piggies coming soon. We got baby turkeys fixing to hatch.
Piglets.
I know.
Little piglets.
I said piggies. All right, guys. So leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.